Alright, sorry, it's been a while. Welcome to VDI Animations Gaming, coming to you live with part 81 of The Road to Kingdom Hearts. We are now in Kingdom Hearts 2. We have completed Mulan's world, and now I'm just gonna go with my guest star here who's on the mic today. He's not watching the game, he's gonna be watching one of the parts, and we're gonna be talking about games to come out from Square Enix, like the new Final Fantasy game, remake, and Final Fantasy, I think it's 17 or 15, I can't remember. And then Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Kingdom Hearts 3. But he's going to be talking to you guys, and he's going to be talking to me. I'm just going to go with random conversation while he watches. I think he's on part 7 of Kingdom Hearts. Anyways, Nick, introduce yourself.
Hey, this is Saints here.
So, what world would you like me to go on next? We have Beast's World and we have Hercules' World. So, Beauty and the Beast or Hercules? Pick that.
Yeah, I'll go with Hercules' World.
Okay. So, now we are on Hercules' World, and to those of you who don't know, there is a way that you can upgrade your Valor form very quickly before you go to the next world, so you can have the high jump standards that you need to do. All you really got to do is you go to the ice cream shop, you do the skateboard thing in Hollow Bastion, and then you got to do it while you're in Valor form, and it will automatically max out your Valor form again, so you can use it again right away. People don't know that, but it's a quicker way of doing it than having to go to orbit. Now we are going to do the ship battles to get to Hercules' World real fast. And my guest here will be with us probably for the next hour and a half or so. We are going to do Beast's World and we are going to do Hercules' World today.
This sure is exciting.
So, Nick, how about the 2.8 trailer that just came out?
Oh, that was nice. That was real nice. That was, that was quite interesting, too.
No. You know that was Sora's hand that grabbed Aqua.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So, tell me in the audience a few things about yourself. What kind of games do you like to play?
I guess games like Kingdom Hearts, there's also Final Fantasy, and Halo. Definitely Halo.
I'm a big Halo guy myself. Halo 5 wasn't the best, but I like that breakout game mode, and I definitely like the campaign a little bit.
Yeah.
But Destiny's also my top game. Probably should stop playing it though, because I play it way too much. When I'm not recording, I'm usually playing Destiny, or I'm working. To make it at least known, I have the game for the PlayStation 4, and I have the PlayStation 4 Destiny version, and I have it for the Xbox One. Halo's a really fun game though. I play a lot of that. So, I don't know, what kind of games are you into on the PS4, Nick?
Resident Evil, Battlefield 1, let's see, what else? There's Titanfall, Titanfall 2, Assassin's Creed, pretty good amount of games.
Yeah, right now, here I am holding 2 jobs, so I don't really get a lot of time to play half the games that I have.
I see you, man. I see you.
I have Titanfall 2, and I've probably only played like 6 matches since it came out. And
Yeah.
we're in November now, so the game came out when? October? Only like 6 matches played in that. So if y'all didn't know, you can get this medal count on the ship battles to rank 25, and you're considered like general for that match, like the highest rank. All you gotta do is prevent yourself from getting hit. It's like playing Terraria, really. Just three-dimensional version. Here I am, sitting at 17. 18. A lot of people didn't know this, but this really helps. Now, I don't think I'm going to get to 25 with this specific spaceship because I don't have the other two next to me. Yeah, you can see, this is over, but that's pretty high for the first run through. So, there were some hidden bosses lately, though, I forgot to fight when I was doing the original Kingdom Hearts game, the first one, I mean, when I was doing this recording. I'll have to go back to them after I'm done with the whole entire storyline. But there are some hidden bosses you fight. You get to fight Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 1. He's a lot stronger than he is in Kingdom Hearts 2. You get to fight Sephiroth, also stronger than Kingdom Hearts 2. You get to fight some Heartless in Agrabah called Kurtzisa, and you get to fight the Grim Reaper in Peter Pan's world. Pretty intense. Oh yeah, and you get to fight the Ice Titan as an Olympic match in Olympus, just like you get to fight Sephiroth there. Oh, speaking of Titans, here's the Rock Titan. Boom. Goes the Weasel. So, Nick, what do you like most about Kingdom Hearts?
Well, I like the story. The campaign. When I first played this game, I didn't expect it to be all that great until I got into number 2. And it turned out pretty awesome. Especially how they took the story to a whole new level.
Oh, they definitely did that. Alright, hold on.
Sure this is the Colosseum?
It's that way.
Oh, guess we were a little off. Heartless!
We're at a cutscene at the moment. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, to me, was a failure at first, but it really got a lot better when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, because I really didn't care for it at all when it first started. That was the first game I got for the PlayStation 2 when I was about, I want to say, 12. But because like I was young and everything, I didn't really know much about video games at the time. But I couldn't play it. I really couldn't get through most of it. It was too much of a puzzle to me. Actually, I think it was 8 when I got it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec.
Thanks, but I'm fine. And you're supposed to be?
I'm Sora. He's Donald, and that's Goofy. We came to see how Hercules is doing.
You know Wonder Boy?
Yeah, plus we're heroes too.
You mean junior heroes, Donald?
Looks like we have a friend in common. Name's Megara. My friends call me Meg.
Alright, so basically we're in the underworld right now, Nick, and we just helped Meg up because a bunch of Heartless were trampling her that Hades sent after. But that's where we are right now. The story needed time to develop from what it was, honestly. In my opinion, Kingdom Hearts 1 was just... out of 5 stars, it was a 2-star to me. I mean, they had a really good idea with the Disney and the Final Fantasy characters mixing. But it just wasn't enough for
I like how they
Sora.
incorporated that. That was good. That was real good.
It was really good. The problem was they didn't have enough for Sora to go on. Like, you had a 13-year-old kid who at the point of Kingdom Hearts 2, I think he's 16, honestly. because
Yeah.
Rechain of Memories is a whole year long, and it takes an entire year for him to finish Kingdom Hearts 1. And then it takes another entire year in Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories to get through all 13 floors.
Yeah.
And same with Riku. And Riku's a whole year older than him, so Riku's 16, I think Sora's 15. Or something like that. So, but like, the story just couldn't develop. Oh, we got an organization member.
Look at the system.
Yeah.
And the reason the story had a hard time developing, though, really in the beginning, was because they brought another game out for the Game Boy, and there were no cutscenes. It was totally a change in gameplay because it was all cards, which at this point is alright because now they've brought it into the PS2 and PS3. But before, it was just nobody wanted to buy the game or play the game. And so you really were missing half the story of Kingdom Hearts 2 because you missed literally what happened to Sora and Riku in between, and you missed what happened to the other half of the organization, who you killed off. So, people probably were wondering when this game came out if they started playing Kingdom Hearts 2 before Kingdom Hearts 1, or just skipped Rechain of Memories, as most people did. They were just wondering what the heck was going on. Like, seriously, we got 13 members and we only killed like 6 in Kingdom Hearts 2. But there were flashbacks that kind of indicated what happened, but they weren't enough to go off of to explain the whole details, which is why you had to play the Game Boy game that nobody wanted to play at the time.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1 was a game that I didn't even want to play until I completed Kingdom Hearts 2, because Kingdom Hearts 2 was what made the game rise drastically. It was a game when I was really young and I didn't have an Xbox. Or
Yeah, it's true. Kingdom Hearts 2, I mean, it made the story basically evolve.
it made people want to play it more than once. It definitely
Yeah,
made me want to
yeah.
play it more than once.
Although I gotta agree that Kingdom Hearts 1, the ending kind of, the way Kingdom Hearts 1 ended, made people want to play number 2.
It was.
This time the story, so let's see what happens.
The problem was, though, in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was really hard to beat. It was really hard to play. And it was, like, unless you knew what you were doing, it was going to be a hard game to play. Especially if you had just started playing it from Kingdom Hearts 1. If you started playing from Kingdom Hearts 2, it wouldn't be hard for you to play the rest, because you kind of understand how the game goes, how the gameplay works. We got a cutscene, I believe, here.
What?
Cutscene.
Okay.
Run away!
Oh, well, that's a little bitch. Okay.
Okay.
But, Kingdom Hearts 2 was what made the franchise rise.
Yeah. That's without a doubt.
Alright, fellas, what this is called a silhouette. It's got an emblem of one of the members of the organization that you defeated in Rechain of Memories. This one has a book, so this one would be Zexion. Zexion loved using spells. Now, the silhouettes are different from the data fragments that you would fight in Hollow Bastion when you open the Room of Requirement, I think was what it's called. But, I can give you guys an example of what it's like to fight this member of the organization right now. But there are no cutscenes. It's just a shadow of the actual guy. You already killed him. They do this just so that way you actually know what it's like to fight all members without having to play cards all day. Looks like you can't do it right now. I think you gotta wait a while before you can actually do it. It's not a big deal. But it's noted where they're at.
Where do they
Alright,
dig
here's
these
Tesla.
freaks up? Jeez Louise.
Oh, they're nothing but trouble, a whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do
So
about
here we got
Hercules?
Pete making trouble
He's
with
made
Hades.
mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him. Pretty soon, the underworld's gonna be standing room only. Say, Why don't you just pick somebody already dead and save him the trouble?
Dead. Dead is good. And I know just the warrior.
After Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, they decided to make a PSP version of Kingdom Hearts called Birth by Sleep. That was that actually was a very adapted hand game.
You know, with this upcoming Kingdom Hearts 3, it makes you wonder what's going to be the main synopsis for the whole story.
I mean, I know Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is going to be a great game, but I definitely know Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the game of the decade. Just because they put it off for half a decade. And it's taken 12 years for them to actually announce a Kingdom Hearts 3 title.
Yeah.
Since Kingdom Hearts 2.
You know, with Kingdom Hearts 2.8, I think that's going to be based on tragedy mainly of how exactly the Keyblade Wars will take place.
Well, what it is it's Dream Drop Distance from the 3DS, which I'm going to get to in a minute, and it's got like another prologue chapter from Birth by Sleep. And then they brought out a movie from the phone, which kind of explains, I think, the Keyblade War. I'm not quite certain. But after Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, we had Birth by Sleep, which was also a very well-produced game. Even for a handheld game, it actually there was not a lot of texture in it. It was all cutscenes, and the graphics could have been a little better. But that's why this game came out, 2.5. They redid the graphics for Birth by Sleep to make it look like it was PlayStation, which is nice. But for a PSP game, it was very, very well done. In my opinion, it was one of the best PSP games they've ever released. And because of that, like, they even rose even higher with their handheld games, because without that game, I don't think they would have had the money to do Recoded or 358 over 2 days. And 358 over 2 days was just a storyline about the organization and Roxas specifically before he merged with Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2. And then we had Recoded, which was also formed into a movie just like 358 over 2 days, because they were both just texture games for the DS, and they decided to make them movies because they weren't real hits like Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance, which was the best way for them to do this. Alright, cutscene.
What's down there?
Just the Underworld's deepest dungeon. This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
You don't say. Well, maybe I should go.
They just brought Auron
Here's
out
the deal
from
I'm gonna offer you.
Final Fantasy
I
X.
let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. Fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
So who do you think would win in a fight, Cloud or Auron?
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
So what?
Who would win in a fight, Cloud or Auron?
I am the
My bet is going with Cloud.
No wonder no one wants to die.
I'd go with Cloud also. Auron's a little old. He may have the sword the size of his body as well, but
You again?
he's old.
Fight.
Literally. And he only got one eye. Maybe in Final Fantasy World he might actually be alright to fight against him, but we're talking Kingdom Hearts. He doesn't have the power of darkness like Cloud does. If I wanted to set up a tournament between Cloud, Auron, Leon, and Riku, I don't know who would win because they're all very quiet guys. And very strong guys too.
I feel kind of funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory.
Go now!
But I've got to talk to Hades.
What was that?
Can't fight him here. We have to go. Now!
Okay, so here we are. We just got Orin to fight by our side now, so we got a little bit of extra muscle going on here. So what do you think your opinion is of this 2.8 game coming out, though? Seriously.
I mean, like I said before, I think it's going to be focused on the events that what took place that gave birth to the Keyblade Wars. And basically it's going to be centered on tragedy, so I don't think fans should be surprised about that.
Don't
I
count on it.
think a lot of the new characters that introduced in 2.8, I'm pretty sure maybe most of them will die in that game. Because, you know, like I said, it's going to be leading up to the Keyblade Wars.
Well, in 2.8, you gotta know, it's just remakes of most all games, really. The main game is just a remake of a previous game. Nobody died in that game. And 0.2, which is just an addition to what's already been out called Birth by Sleep, it just takes place with Aqua being the main character, trying to pretty much, like, get out of the realm of darkness and save her friend Ventus and her other friend Terra. What I know, though, is the fact she's not going to find Terra, because Terra is one of the 13 vessels for Xehanort in Possessed, which she fought that possessed version of Terra, and it ended up sending her to the realm of darkness. So that's how I know she's not going to be able to save Terra in this, because she's already in the realm of darkness, and he's not. What this is really all about is remastering the games for the PS4, so that way everybody actually understands the story. This game has hopped around from console to console to handheld to handheld, and it's ridiculous because like it's gone from the Game Boy to the DS, the PlayStation, it just goes everywhere. And then this is what they're doing, so that way everybody can actually have a good feel of the storyline going, and not have to buy all these consoles because nobody actually wants to buy for all these consoles. Like I never bought a 3DS because I knew that was expensive, but I got all the other handheld games and all the other versions of all the games. So I just did not want to buy a handheld game just for one game. Like, that would be stupid, really, to spend $200 on 3DS at the time. So that's why they're doing this. And the movie, I think, is going to have some fortune to tell about the previous Keyblade War that happened long ago. But this is all just a preface for the very last Kingdom Hearts one comes out. And this next one that comes out is the very final chapter of the Xehanort Saga. Alright, hold on.
You're really good. Are you some kind of hero?
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an
Huh?
Orin.
Whoa.
My name.
I'm Sora.
Goofy! Whoa!
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Guardian? Thanks, but no thanks.
Those of you who don't know, he was a guardian in Final Fantasy X. for a I think like a sage or something like that. Can't remember what they called them, but he was one of like many guardians that would save and help
I got
protect
Heartless all
one of
over
the
the
7
underworld now,
sages.
so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
This is my underworld, you idiot! I'll handle this myself! Cerberus, go!
So, do we have a release date for Final Fantasy 15, or is it already out? Because I haven't really kept up with it. Nick.
Yeah.
Do we have a release date for Final Fantasy 15? Because I don't really know. I haven't kept up with it because they kept pushing it back so much.
Yep, November 29.
I might very well get it. I still gotta beat the remastered
I'm
pens.
probably gonna wait for this one to finish. I was disappointed in the last Final Fantasy, so I mean, Final Fantasies, there have been some good ones and bad ones, disappointing ones, great ones. Last one was kind of disappointing, so I'm a little skeptical on this one. I think I'll just wait for it to finish.
I'm not gonna buy it until I get 2.8, but really, I've got this Final Fantasy remastered for the PS3. I think it's out for the PS4 as well. So, oh no, I have it for the PS4. My bad. And it's out for the PS3 as well. It's 10 and 10-2's remake. I don't see much difference in the graphics, but I like playing something that will give me trophies that I've never played before. So it's not like it's gonna be different in the play. I'm not gonna be wasting more hours on a game I've already played, which is nice. This game, however, I'd be glad to do it because it's not so hard, because if you know how to play it, you're set. It's all about you, not like what turns you get, and it doesn't count if you're gonna miss or not. You know if you're gonna miss or not, because it's a free roaming game.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Kingdom Hearts 2 so far is probably the best one they've released. And then there's Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep. And then Reach and Memories of the One. Alright. So, what would you like to talk about now, Nick? We're about to fight the boss Cerberus.
So what?
I'm about to fight Cerberus. What would you like to talk about?
I'm down with anything. Well, how about any new speculations for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3. Who do you think are going to be the 13 vessels?
Will that open it?
Yeah.
We already know
think
half
so.
of them. Or can easily guess half of them.
Hurry!
Really?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Isn't Kingdom Hearts 3 going to be based around 13 dark pieces against the 7 Keyblade Warriors?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. But wait, you said earlier that only, they're called Organization 13, right?
Yes.
Only half of them were defeated by Sora?
Only half of them, yeah. Riku defeated the other half.
This also makes me wonder, I mean, who's gonna be coming back for, taking place of the Organization 13 members, and then who is going to be the main antagonist of the story?
We already know the main antagonist is. It's Master Xehanort, the bald guy.
That's true. Yep.
And I already know half of the members because he replaced half of the loser members of the organization who weren't really strong or loyal.
Yeah.
He replaced them with people who served him in the past that were loyal, and he used time to, like, he traveled through time to recruit them. So, like, we got a possibility of it being Vanitas, which is the darkness of Ventus, who is one of the 7 Keyblade warriors. And then we got let's see here, we got Terra, who was possessed. Xehanort confirmed that. And during drop distance, even though you didn't see his face. And then you got Syax with the blue hair and the X on his face from Kingdom Hearts 2. You know who Syax is?
Yeah.
You got him. You got Zigbar, aka Braid, with the eye patch.
Know your place.
And you got young Xehanort, who was in the trailer to Kingdom Hearts 3.
What?
Yeah, he's one of them. You got Xemnas. You got the main antagonist from Kingdom Hearts 1. The adult form of the possessed Terra, which is Ansem, Seeker of Darkness.
This is gonna be one hell of a game.
And then you got obviously you got Master Xehanort as one of them, and we don't know who the other half are. We could guess Vanitas.
Boy, play hooky for a day, for old time's sake.
Hold on.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down. Don't worry, Meg. I'll be fine. What does a hero need rest for, huh? See ya.
If I could guess, I would say Marluxia would be one of them too.
Sora,
But he did betray the
don't let me
organization, but I can still guess they would use his power because he is very strong. He was stronger than Xemnas, honestly, in my opinion. Marluxia was the one with the scythe and the pink hair. So, we don't know who the other half are. That's the mystery that everyone's been trying to solve. Got counter guard here.
Well, it makes me wonder what drove Xehanort to basically change, to become darkness itself.
Well, I don't really know, honestly. I think there would be some sort of story behind that, but they haven't really made one. Honestly, we can all assume he started yielding to, or choosing to go dark when he was young as a kid, since his kid form was a member. So, guys, what you want to do? All right, I'm gonna end the part right here. And stay tuned for part 82, but for future reference, if you ever record something, you always want to have 2 copies, so you don't have to worry about redoing everything. So, you always want to have 2 copies of something, and then when you're done recording, you can obviously delete one if you want. It won't really matter. But this is just in case your recording sucks. Which I still am looking at my recording and it looks fine. So I want you all to stay tuned for part 82. We'll be back. Thank you.